You know right away that this was someone that you wanted to be with long term? Did it feel like a high?
This creator is asking for stitches from women that are in healthy relationships, and she wants to know what it felt like in the beginning. And I'm going to say that it was the converse of what she describes here. It was not an intense energy. It was not butterflies. It was not good chemistry. It wasn't even really excitement. You know what it was? It was just calm. And I would have said it was boring in my unhealed state because I had gotten so used to chaos and uncertainty and chasing love and trying to qualify for love that that was what I thought love was. And even in healthy relationships in my life, I would sabotage them because I was used to chaos. I was not used to boundaries. I was not used to people being healed. I was not used to them showing up in the relationship with boundaries, with standards, with goals for themselves as healed people. I was used to people who were chaotic, people who were hustling in their own lives for love. And I thought that's what it was. And in fact, my body felt comfortable in those chaotic environments because it's all I had ever known. It was home to me. So when I met him after a long period of healing, where I was alone, where I tended to myself, where I healed a lot of those childhood wounds, I started to redefine what safety meant for me. And now all of a sudden, safety was a regulated nervous system. It was a settled stomach. It was breaths that were regular and cleansing. They weren't shallow and feverish and anxious. And I didn't have to hustle for my worth. He was consistent. He had words that matched actions. He would constantly tell me how safe I was, and he would make me feel safe in thought, word, and deed, physically, emotionally, financially. Safety for a woman is the new currency. Safety for a woman is king. When a man makes safety for a woman, he quite literally has the keys to the kingdom. His woman will give him anything that he's looking for, and most men are looking for a nurturing woman. They're looking for a woman who will tend to them, who will help them through their emotional struggles, who will give them, and they go about all these loopholes to try to get it from women, not realizing that all they have to do is make her feel safe through consistent actions, through words matching actions, and through honesty and integrity, honestly, and she will give them everything. And that's what he did for me. So in the very early months, it was calm. It was not a lot of drama. We would talk things out when we had insecurities. We would iron things out when we had conflict. And most of the conflict was due to both of us having trauma from past relationships where the aforementioned qualities were not present. And so we were bringing our past into our present relationship. And that was the main crux of the issues that we had. But the issues were very, very minute, and they were rare because he had created such a sense of safety that it put me at ease. And that's another thing men don't understand. If your woman is chaotic, it's because you, sir, are chaotic. Because a woman just magnifies what she is given. And because he was giving me such calm, consistent safety, I gave that back to him in the form of being restful, of being in some ways submissive. And I am a very strong woman, but submissive in that I let him make big decisions. I let him direct the relationship. I let him really lead in the relationship. And I am happy to oblige and be submissive in that way because I am so taken care of and so calm. So I would say that's how you know it's a keeper in the beginning. Do you feel calm? Do you feel regulated? Do you feel that your home base is a soft pillow in which you can lay your head when you get home from the chaotic world outside?